As you can see, my bench is decimated. Basically what it is that I've taken the whole car apart. I thought I'd do a quick video with it in bits. So at the moment I'm building the diffs. Literally they were black with dirt and mud and all sorts. I didn't get a video of it because I was actually rushing this job to sort of so I can use the car tomorrow. And then what I was going to do is actually strip down the car from before, strip down the car again, sorry, and gonna go through everything inch by inch or millimeter by millimeter. But so I didn't get the way this car was dirty and the way the diffs were actually black. Literally I've gone through like a litre of brake fluid, some muck off as well, about 800 mils of that, gone through some, I've done a whole can of WD-40. One of the diffs here, I couldn't even get that bearing out. It won't come out, it's solid in there. Doesn't matter what I've used to actually get it out. So I might keep the video on for a little bit and going through the diffs. I've only got this oil for the diffs. I hadn't even got like proper oil, so when I get the proper oil I'll be redoing the diffs again. Definitely 100% I've got to change the bearings. I don't know what this shim is for. I haven't got a clue what that is. Yeah, I've cleaned all of this housing. It was, look, it was proper dirty, like proper black. These shafts, look at them. So, you know, it is what it is. Everything is intact, like everything is there. There's no worn screws or anything like that. It's just it's just dirty. That's all I can say. It's just dirty. So I've put the same diff oil all the way through the diffs. I will change it all as I go along, but I plan to take it out tomorrow and run it, try and get it to run with the engine. I don't know anything about the engine. All I know of is just loosened it up like you've seen before. This one I've got to undo because I forgot the bearing. So we're just going to do that quickly. That's why I've forgotten the bearing. Just do it up equally. So just get my hand tool, just nip them all up now. I don't want to nip them up too much because I've got a feeling this is a funny material, and some of them tighten up really tight and then some keep on going. So like that one, yeah, that one keeps on going round. So I'm gonna put Loctite on this one. I'm only putting the soft stuff because that says to me I just need a new one. Okay, that's the diffs done. I put bearing grease in all the bearings, so that can go to one side with that. I might need some of this still. Now let's get this out of the way. Can I put this down with this towel? Put this down, and we're going to install the center diff. Sorry about that, battery ran out on my camera. I'm not too sure if it's going to cut out. So anyway, I've got the central brake system in. So one goes underneath to the front and the other one goes towards the back, and it's all good. It's making all the right noises. So, and that's going round, and that lines up with the cutout down here. So that center bit is done. One of the screws I did round off in there, so, and I've Loctited in there, so it looks like to me I might have to get a screw pack for this car. So anyway, we've done the diff, put a little bit of grease in there, and we're gonna screw this back in. So I've got my bag of screws here. So okay, I'm going to do that for a little bit. So that's kind of all together there. I've got to put this on, and I've got to put the drive shafts back in. I need to get this out of here because it's kind of stuck, so I can sort the front out. So I'm going to go off camera, and I'll be back when I've kind of got both of these diffs complete, or when I'm starting to do the front one, I'll go back on camera. So I'm back again. I've just done this rear diff. It's all good. It's all nice and lubricating in there as well. Sounds a bit rough because the bearings are rough. So it's all back together. All the pins back in. So now I've done that one, we're going to do the front one. So this goes top and bottom. Let's poke that out. What I mean by top and bottom, I mean this goes pointing, this goes pointing downwards. Oh, come out. So this little bit here goes pointing downwards like that, and then the other one goes pointing upwards like that, and then you have to squeeze this in to stop it from falling out while trying to get the drive shaft in. Way. One of these goes up, and then one goes pointing downwards, and actually you can actually move the drive shaft out of the way. That's it, like that. So you just point this in, hold the top one so it doesn't fall down, just get it in situ, and that's it. Yeah, there's missing a washer, so there's one here that we've got that fits in there. It's going in. It's going in. It's not cross-threading. I think there's a load of crap in there. Oh, that's it. Okay, let's put this front bumper on.
That's Hunter.
See, that's got pins going through here. That's what that washer is. That goes on the inside. Okay. I'm assuming that I do have these in the diffs. Yeah, they go against the bearing. So there's 4 against the bearing, and I've only seen 1. If I'd seen 2, then I can kind of check, but I've only seen 1. So I'm assuming that these are missing. So I need to get 4 of them. Put that to one side. Now we've got to do the back. Where does this go? So that goes to the carburetor, like that, and then this will go back round to the exhaust. And that nice and neat. Then we've got to open up the, we're going to open up that's on there, and then we're going to open up the battery box and get a hump pack on it, get some batteries in this, and we should be able to see what's going on with it. Actually, I'm going to use this one. Yeah, we might get a runaway, I know.